Oh, well, finally, because I thought James Jones was not going to make a move in this trade deadline. Suns made a deal literally pretty much close to when the deadline ended. So, what's up, everyone? Coming back at you guys with another Suns video. And I know I haven't done a lot of videos in a while. I'm going to try to keep up on that. It's just been really rough, my schedule and everything. But I do not forget to do my content. So, um, for the Suns, I know some people don't like what they did. Some people like what they did. I like what they did. So let's just get into it. So they're trading Royce. They're trading for Royce O'Neal in a three-team trade with the Grizzlies and Nets. Yuta Watanabe and I'm pretty sure it was Chimezi Metu. They're going to go to the Grizzlies, and Keita Bates-Diop and Jordan Goodwin, and 3 second-round picks are going to go to Brooklyn. So, and we also got David Roddy too in the trade with the Grizzlies. So, Suns pick up some bench players as expected. I was never really one of those guys that thought that we were going to get Miles Bridges, especially with the way he's been playing recently. I never really thought we were going to get him because, and to be honest, part of me is glad we didn't get him just because it would have been a rental and like on a qualifying offer. And honestly, he didn't really want to come here. So, because he literally rejected every offer that the Hornets were getting. So clearly, for some random reason, he wanted to stay in Charlotte. So I mean, hey, he can rot there if he wants. It is what it is. Um, but like I said, part of me knew we weren't going to get him. So I'm happy we did what we were supposed to do. We got a couple guys that can be involved in our 8 to 9 man playoff rotation, assuming we finish the season well and get good seeding in the playoffs. So Royce O'Neal impacting this team. Now, obviously, we needed defense heading into this trade deadline. And I'm not saying he's the best defender. I mean, he's a good defender. But he's not the best. I mean, he's going to be the guy that can occasionally guard guys that we're going to need to go up against, like, Kawhi, maybe if we get the Clippers in the playoffs again, or, like an Anthony Edwards type, maybe, or just, I don't want to say guard them for a majority of the game, but certain possessions that can get guys like them out of their rhythm is what we really need. Now, the one the one thing I'm kind of I iffy about is the rebounding. Now, I'm not saying I wanted Andre Drummond or anything like that because part of me did, part of me didn't because the Bulls were asking for a bit, but I mean, just the rebounding is still the major concern for me. Now, defense, we took care of that at the deadline. We took care of the defense. We're good to go. But or at least I hope we do. But as far as the rebounding goes, that's probably the biggest issue I'd say we have now. Assuming Royce O'Neal does what he did in Brooklyn, play the good defense and just, let Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker do their thing. So as far as the deadline goes, I will take this. I will take what we got, especially with the way for the Suns fans that wanted Miles Bridges, we weren't able to get him. So at the end of the day, um, just like and honestly, I thought the Suns weren't even going to do anything coming into this trade deadline. Like I thought, okay, Suns don't really have any assets. It didn't seem like they really had that many options out there that would impact their team, and if they did, the teams were asking for a little bit too much. So, like I kept refreshing Twitter throughout the day. I was seeing so many trade news like, oh, Bogdanovich and Alec Burks both went to the Knicks. And I'm not saying we were going to get them, but I just kept seeing news like that. They went to the Knicks, and the Knicks absolutely fleeced the Pistons today. I saw, guys like the bust in Detroit, Killian Hayes get cut. I saw guys like Dinwiddie get traded. And just I kept refreshing Twitter over and over again. And I just kept thinking, when are the Suns going to pull the trigger? And then eventually I just thought we weren't going to do anything. But I'm glad we did, we were able to do this. Royce O'Neal was was on the Suns interest list for quite a couple weeks, if not maybe more than that. So James Jones, just when I thought he was hungover, actually woke up and did something. So this is a good trade for us. I can't wait to see Royce O'Neal on the Suns and Roddy as well. So let me know what you guys think about the Suns trade deadline. Do you think it was a W or an L? Let me know what you guys think. But let's see how this brand new team is now. We got rid of the guys that didn't really play any minutes. I know a lot of guys are upset about that. We got rid of Yuta. I mean, Jordan Goodwin. I mean, like, guys, those guys weren't getting minutes at all. like Frank Vogel never really gave those guys a chance. So if anything, all four of those players aren't really that big of a loss. Maybe Chimezi Metu was a loss. Other than that, I mean, it is what it is. So let me know what you guys think about this trade deadline for the Suns. But I'm out.